Hey everybody, today I decided to go back to a place that I used to frequent for their prime rib special. It's in downtown near the Fremont Street Experience. It's called the California Hotel. It's kinda near the Circa and the Main Street station. They have a parking garage on the north side of the building off of Stewart. A long time ago, this prime rib special was $8.95. Can you believe that? When I used to go, it was around $10. Currently, it's $14.99, served daily from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. If you eat at the hotel and spend about $20, parking is free with validation. Just take your restaurant receipt to the cashier's cage and they'll put a stamp on it, and you can just feed it into the machine on your way out. It's been quite a while since I've been here, and the scenery's changed up a little bit. They've added a lot more machines. The hotel does look a little bit different. They still have the two items that I used to always get here, the prime rib special and the oxtail soup. They have daily specials from about 12 noon to 10 p.m. On Friday, the special of the day is oxtail soup, available noon to 10 p.m. If you want it on any other day, it's only available from 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. In case you didn't catch the sign, this is the Market Street Café. They used to have a salad bar here that used to come with the prime rib special. It was an all-you-can-eat deal for the salad bar, and it was actually pretty good. But they no longer have that, so I had to settle for the house salad. If it wasn't for the croutons and the ranch, it would have been really boring, but croutons always save a basic salad for me. My partner got the soup of the day, which was a vegetable beef, I think. It didn't look very attractive, it didn't look very good, and the verdict from my friend was it wasn't very good. It wasn't good, period. I came here for the prime rib special, but I couldn't help ordering the wings. It's the classic buffalo sauce, hot, vinegary, served with ranch or blue cheese. The wings look pretty good on the video, but they were actually really small. But besides the size, the taste was great. The wings were really good. Crispy outer skin, the sauce was really good. And the only complaint I had was that they were really small. I ordered my prime rib medium. When it came out, it looked totally well done, so I sent it back. Now, for those of you who don't like medium rare, or pink on their meats, you're probably thinking that was a good piece of prime rib that you just sent back. But I like mine a little between medium rare and medium. It's supposed to have a hot pink center for me and be tender. So I sent mine back. My friend ordered his medium rare and it came out looking pretty good. It's been so long that I forgot that at a lot of these prime rib and steak specials, a lot of the steaks get overcooked. They also had a fish and chips. It's kind of pricey, $16.99, but I went and got it and they were huge. I'm not sure what kind of fish they used, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't cod. Definitely not catfish, but it was some kind of a large fish. So I just decided to take one and break it in half and have a look at the inside. And this thing was really meaty. Like I said, here's the instant replay. Look at all that meat. This was a huge fish. It's like an inch thick. So because I sent my prime rib back, I was just drooling watching my friend eat his prime rib, which looked actually really good. But I had this fish and chips on steroids, so heavy I dropped it into the tartar sauce. The taste of it was pretty good. It wasn't as moist or as juicy, and it wasn't as flavorful or as flaky as a cod. So definitely a lower grade fish, but bigger. Or I could be wrong, it could be a higher grade fish. Whatever it was okay. pretty good, really large. So if you want large fish and chips, you can order that here. My friend's prime rib looked pretty good, and he said it was pretty tender. This looked like a perfect medium to me. But what I forgot was that this is not a steakhouse, and it's been so long since I've been to these kind of deals. When you come to a coffee shop for a Las Vegas steak or prime rib deal, you got to understand they're not going to cook it perfect like a steakhouse. A lot of times it's overcooked. A lot of times it's hit or miss. The fish and chips I was impressed with. And so I finally got my prime rib, and I asked for it to be done a little more medium with the pink center, but as you can see, it came out looking exactly like the first one. But instead of sending it back, I decided to just go with it and just eat it. It looked really dry, it looked really tough, but it wasn't as tough and as dry. It was okay for the way it was cooked. Some people like it this way, but I tend to follow what the chefs recommend to cook it into a medium rare or a medium where it's at the most tender and juiciest point. And a little pink doesn't bother me at all. You can't judge this by steakhouse standards because it's not going to be steakhouse quality. So there is always an issue with consistency. Sometimes it would be good and sometimes it would be bad. Sometimes it was so bad I would never come back for a while, and then I'd come back and it'd be pretty good, but never consistent. But take a look at the au jus here. It might as well been a low sodium beef broth. Super bland, no flavor, and served in a little sauce cup. This was a regression, definitely. This is not how it was back then. They had real au jus served in a larger serving bowl, but now it comes like this. Low sodium beef broth with no flavor in a plastic sauce container. This was really disappointing. I think it was reason enough for my friend to say he's never coming back. I think the restaurant could do a little bit better. No? I heard that gaming revenue was up this year, even with COVID and all that. So this is why I really appreciate places like Jerry's Nugget and Ellis Island. If you want good prime rib, you can find those videos on my playlist, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of what it's like. I can't help it. I have to show those clips every time I do a prime rib video because that's how much I enjoyed it. But anyway, we're at dessert, and this is a Cherry's Jubilee. It comes with the prime rib special. So this kind of brought me back to the familiar feeling that I used to get after the meal. And I remember that I did have some good prime rib meals here. But at least on this night, it wasn't what I remembered it to be. So one more thing that I have to say, I didn't finish all the fish and chips, so I was going to take it home. I asked for some boxes and this is what they gave me. At first they only gave me one, so I thought, is this a joke? They weren't being mean, they weren't mistreating me. but they were telling me something like they were cutting back on to-go orders or they were out of boxes. So is this another one of those supply chain issues, or is the hotel trying to cut back on spending? Or is the price of the bigger boxes just out of this world like everything else now? Anyway, I have to deal with this the best I can with what I have, so I just took each one and just tried to shove it in there the best I could. And so this is where we're at now. Life is hard. So that does it for my dinner here, and here's a little preview of my next video. Been working a lot, so I only have the weekends to do my videos, but stay tuned for this one. It's gonna be good. So thanks for watching this one, and we'll see you on the next video.